Hello everybody, welcome to part 68 of Let's Play Pokemon White. We are halfway through the challenge against the Elite Four. But before I continue that, I just realized something. It has been pretty much a year since I first started Let's Playing. I first started Let's Playing on Black Friday of last year, which is the day after Thanksgiving, or toward the end of November, for those of you who don't know. But that was pretty much almost exactly a year ago. Well, not exactly a year ago, because Black Friday's always on a different day, because Thanksgiving's on a different day, and Thanksgiving was on the earliest possible day it could be this year. But so it hasn't quite been a year yet, but it's pretty much been a year. So it's been almost a year since I first started my Let's Play of Mother 3, which is the first Let's Play I ever did, and I have long since finished that Let's Play now, so I have a complete Let's Play of Mother 3 in case any of you want to check it out. And I probably mentioned this before in my own Let's Play of Pokemon White, and I don't even remember it if I did. But anyway, the third Elite Four member that I'm going to face is the one that uses Dark-type Pokemon. I'm going to save the Fighting-type user for last, because I anticipated it being the easiest. You'll kind of see why I say that in a bit. But let's see what the Dark-type user is like. And for that, I put somebody first in my party who was not afraid of the dark at all, that being Rapier. Not only is Rapier not afraid of the dark, Rapier is resistant to dark attacks, and also has the Justified ability, which will raise, I think, its attack power when hit by a Dark-type move. Don't quote me on that, I'm not sure if it's attack or speed, or I think it's some stat. Oh my gosh, this place looks ominous. It looks like an ominous airport terminal. Why airport terminal? Because doesn't that thing right in front of me look like one of those conveyor belts that you get your luggage on in the baggage claim? It totally looks like one of those, doesn't it? I did not realize this before. Yeah, let's ride the baggage claim, hope that we don't get landed on by a suitcase, and go up to see the Elite Four member, I guess. And Flames Light on the way up. Well, gee, this is not as interesting as the previous ones, but at least it's a fun ride. And at least it's a pretty cool-looking room. There's a chandelier at the top. That's not a chandelier, that's just a plain old chandelier. It can't be a chandelier because chandelier is not Dark-type, so a Dark-type user wouldn't even use it. Oh my gosh, and we can't go back! And the final two Flames Light, we can't go back. Oh my gosh, this Dark-type user is really intimidating, right? And he's kind of good looking. He almost rivals Burgh in his good looks. Oh my gosh, he's so handsome! I think I might actually like him better than Burgh. I mean, Burgh is really interesting. He has a really interesting personality and everything. I mean, he's this really amazing artist and all, and he probably is by nature so well, but damn, he's good looking. Oh, I cannot get over this. Let's go talk to him. I'm almost nervous to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. I'm blushing. Can't you see on my not so flawed video game sprite that I'm blushing? I'm blushing. Can't you see? Can't you see? Okay, I guess not. Never mind. Enough fooling around. Let's go talk to this guy. Man, oh man, what is going on today? Challenges coming one right after another. Well, no matter. I am Grimsley of the Elite Four, and I will fulfill my duty to be your opponent. Grimsley. Isn't he good looking? He really is. Probably even more handsome than Burgh. He has this sort of mystical allure about him, kind of like how Will of the Elite Four did back in the days of Gold and Silver. I still can't get over him from the time that I played Gold and Silver. Although at that time, when I first played Gold and Silver, I was too young to be able to have a crush on anybody, right? Actually, I take that back. The only time when I ever had a real crush on somebody was when I was in junior high school, which is when I was like 13, but enough of that. Here's a Scrafty, so I'm going to battle it, I guess. So I could use the aerial ace that Rapier just learned, but I think it'll be more practical to have the Rapier swing its sacred sword. I will swing my Rapier and defeat this Scrafty for good. And it's a one-hit KO because it's lucky and got a critical hit. Hooray for Rapier! And here's a light bird. I will keep battling. Let's see how far I can get by sweeping Grimsley's team. And I shouldn't even be saying that. I don't want to make Grimsley angry by defeating him in a battle. But maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do the same thing that I did to Burgh. Maybe I'll ask him on a date right after defeating him, because that'll prove to him that I am strong and everything, right? Although I don't think he'd like me having a Parisian in the party. Okay, maybe I'll take that back. I don't even have a single Dark-type Pokemon in my party. What am I thinking? Okay, enough talking. I can use another Sacred Sword. Cheap fake out. I expected that Lifer to use a cheap fake out, because cheap fake outs are cheap and it's a critical hit. That is even cheaper. But to be fair, Rapier got a critical hit on that Scrappy last time, so it's only fair that we get that Viper got a critical hit, and it just got one-hit KO'd anyway, even without a critical hit from Rapier this time. And yay, Rapier got to level 51, hooray! And here's a Bisharp. Okay, I'm gonna keep battling. This is a Pokemon we haven't seen yet. Bisharp is Dark and Steel type, so it is going to be really, really weak against fighting attacks. Bisharp is the evolved form of this Pokemon called Pawniard, which is a Pokemon that can be found only on Route 9, and I believe we encountered a Pawniard, I think a trainer near the Shopping Mall 9 had one or something. But here's Bisharp, and I actually had this Pokemon on my team on my last playthrough of this game. It was a really awesome Pokemon to have. This is like one of my favorite Pokemon in Nova, and I'm going to defeat it. And that just makes me love Grimsley more for having a Bisharp in his party. But let's make our Sacred Sword, because our Sacred Sword totally trumps that Bisharp's ordinary metal sword, right? Yeah, I totally expected that to be a 1-hit KO, because Bisharp has a 4 times weakness to fighting attacks, and here's a Crocodile. I don't know if it's Crocodile or Crocodile. I think it's Crocodile because of the double O. But this one should be even easier because Rapier is also grass type, which means if Crocodile tries to use any ground attacks, then that'll actually be not very effective against Rapier. In fact, I'm probably gonna have to have Rapier use Work Up, just like I did earlier. And I will have to hope that this Crocodile has an attack that will not 1-hit KO Rapier. Hopefully it doesn't know Aerial Ace or something. No, it knows Dragon Claw. I don't know why it didn't bother using well, I guess it can't use a Ground or a Dark Attack because that would have just been not very effective against Rapier. And a Dark Attack would have just activated the Justified ability. But let's use Giga Drain since that Crocodile had the Intimidate ability, so... Actually, why am I saying that? Because Sacred Sword can hit regardless of stat changes. I don't know if that only applies to the foe's stat changes or if it also applies to the user's stat changes, but I'm not going to take that chance. I'm going to use Giga Drain. Partially because Rapier is also low on HP. So maybe by using it, then it can withstand another attack from Crocodile, or better yet, just 1-hit KO the Crocodile. Wow, I swept Grimsley's entire team with Virizion. How awesome is that? Take that, Grimsley, take that. Can I go on a date with you now? Please, please, please? Can I cheat on Burgh? And I didn't hear all your warrior blab because I was too busy looking at you and that cute little smirk on your face. Grimsley has like the best smirk ever, right? I'm not paying any attention to what he says. Grimsley, can I go on a date with you? Underneath this, can we kiss underneath this beautiful chandelier you have here? Please, please, please? Okay, never mind, and I'm sure Burgh will be mad at me. To tell you the truth, Grimsley is kind of a weird character. He has, like, no personality. Okay, you know what, Grimsley? Forget you. Burgh has much more personality than you do, so I'm gonna stick with Burgh. I miss Burgh already. I really do miss Burgh already. Unfortunately, this last Elite Four member will not be a really cute guy like Grimsley was. He's kind of well, not necessarily an ugly guy, but he really isn't my type. So this is the trainer who uses fighting-type Pokemon, so he's totally not going to be my type, right? Unfortunately, my Pokemon did not really take much damage. I just swept Grimsley's team with Rapier, and Rapier got to recover some HP after 1-hit KOing his Crocodile, so the Pokemon I'm going to switch to now was actually Lucian. I put Lucian in my party, and I think maybe if Rapier could sweep Grimsley's team, then Lucian could probably sweep this trainer's team, so let's find out if that's true. So, what is this room gonna be like? And it looks like a gym, sort of. Not a Pokemon gym, just an ordinary gym, you know, where you work out and such. You know, right? Right? You get my drift. I don't know, kinda looks like a combination between that and a construction site. I'm not even sure what this is supposed to be. And maybe this looks even more like a conveyor belt on which luggage is carried than the one in Grimsley's room did. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said all that stuff about the conveyor belt in front of Grimsley because that would have totally won me points against taking Grimsley on that date. But what did I say? But what am I saying? I'm over Grimsley. I'm totally over Grimsley. I already said that I preferred Burgh anyway, and yeah, guys with orange hair are not really my type. Sorry, whoever you are, and I don't like the fact that you looked like you were in like a wrestling ring with half of the guardrails thrown out and searchlights like shining over you at all, but I don't know, less talking and more battling, because that's what you fighting type trainers are all about, right, is battling, right? I mean, that's what Chuck and Brawly and even Maylene were into, right? So, let's bring it on. Let's fight the fighting master, the master of fighting, the guy named Marshall, apparently. Well, that makes sense, you know, martial arts, get it? I don't know, maybe this guy's like a kung fu expert or something, I don't know, we'll see. In order to master the art of fighting, I'm training under my mentor, Alder. Well, I guess it makes sense that we're fighting him last, because if we're going to be fighting Alder after this, which I assume we will, then it makes sense to be fighting his mentor immediately before him himself, so that makes sense, right, Derp? My mentor sees your potential as a trainer and is taking an interest in you. It is my intention to test you, to take you to the limits of your strength. Kia! Yeah, that kind of sounds like a cry that I learned in my Taekwondo class, and he has blue teeth. I'm fighting a black guy with blue teeth? Is that seriously blue teeth? Did he just eat like a blue snow cone before this battle or something? That's the only explanation I could think of. Oh my gosh, I learned something new. Marshall really loves blue raspberry snow cones. Yeah, I'm gonna tease him about that for the rest of his life. Marshall, the blue raspberry snow cone lover. But anyway, here's a throw. So what I'm actually gonna do right now is I'm gonna have Lucien put Throw to sleep with hypnosis. Hypnosis is a move that Sigilith can learn early on. Like one of the earliest level up moves it learned, so I actually had to go to the move tutor in Mistleton City to teach him that via heart scale and everything. But now I'm gonna have Lucien use cosmic power a few times just so he can protect himself and all. So let's see how long he can keep this up before Throw wakes up. And let's hope that Throw's first move upon waking up is not Circle Throw, because it'll totally screw my plan up. Maybe I'm just gonna use cosmic power one more time, and then I'm just gonna have Lucien begin his sweeping streak. And no, he's trying to use Stone Edge. Well, I guess it's a good thing Lucien avoided that, because that would have been super effective against him. But anyway, now I'm going to use Air Slash, because that has a chance of making Throw flinch, because I do not want Lucien to take a Stone Edge, even if he did use Cosmic Power twice. So let's see, how much damage will this do? And that Stone Edge hit, but hopefully after 2 Cosmic Towers it'll do less damage. And Stone Edge actually has a high incidence of getting a critical hit, so it's a good thing Lucien did not get a critical hit there. But anyway, now I'm gonna use Psychic to finish off the battle. Yeah, just because Air Slash is not the most accurate move in the world. It's a good thing Lucien used Cosmic Power twice. So here's a Sock, and I'll keep battling just because Sock has lower defense than Throw does. In fact, I'm gonna start off with Psychic, rather than going into like Cosmic Power and Hypnosis and all that other doo-doo stuff. And that was almost a 1-hit KO. He has a Sturdy ability? I did not know Sock can have the Sturdy ability. I learn something new every day, I guess. And Marshall's using a cheap full restore. Well, gee. I wonder, will the Sturdy ability activate a second time if Lucien's Air Slash is about to KO Sock right now? I guess I don't get to find out, because that did not fully KO Sock. Marshall, you keep wasting your full restores. Why do you keep doing that? Why do you keep wasting your full restores, Marshall? Come on, I know you better than that. I know you so well that I can practically read your mind. I learned all about mind reading from battling Caitlyn, right? But anyway, Lucien KO'd the Sock, so I can stop making all these bad jokes, right? And Lucien actually got to level 51, hooray! And he's learning Sky Attack. Sky Attack is this really powerful move, but there were 2 drawbacks to it. It also looks really cool, but there were 2 drawbacks to it. One, it takes a turn to charge up, and Lucien has kind of frail defenses without using Cosmic Power, so that's a drawback. And also it's physical, and Lucien does not have the best physical attack in the world. If I did want to breed him, that would be a good move to put on him for breeding purposes, so if somebody learns that via an egg move, they can learn it, but I'm just gonna not let him learn it, because I'm not gonna bother breeding anybody here, so I'm just gonna give up on Sky Attack, even though that is a really awesome attack for any other Pokemon to have. And here's a Conch Elder, and I'm gonna keep battling. Just because I don't think Conch Elder has the highest special defense. It has really high defense, but yeah, I'm just gonna put it to sleep just for good measure, just in case. I said I'm not gonna use Cosmic Power in between. I'm just gonna use Psychic in between. And this is the last Elite Four member anyway, so oh my gosh, we're actually close to beating the Elite Four! We actually get to battle the champion out of this, and I guess I didn't even need to take that measure because that Psychic was a 1-hit KO. Well gee, that was the first Pokemon that Lucien got to 1-hit KO, and here's a Mienshao. Mienshao is the evolved form of Mienfoo. And it is, of course, going to be Marshall's final Pokemon, as he himself stated. Well, I guess all these Elite Four members have 4 Pokemon instead of 5. I'm so used to all Elite Four members having 5 Pokemon, but I guess I wasn't paying attention. Maybe Marshall did have a 5th Pokemon or something. Let's see, he used Throw, Sock, Conch Elder, and Mienshao. No, I guess he does have only 4 Pokemon. Never mind. So, I don't know what Mienshao's special defense is going to be like, but I'm going to try using Psychic anyway. And yay, Lucien is faster than Mienshao. Mienshao are normally pretty fast, so that's why I took that precaution. And hey, this is a 1-hit KO. Mienshao are pretty frail, so I kind of expected that to be a 1-hit KO. And yay, we defeated the Elite Four! We defeated the Elite Four! Hooray! That was the last Elite Four member we had to battle! Now, you have become the strongest trainer in this Pokemon League. The statue in the central chamber will take you to the Champions Room. We, the Elite Four of Unova, are sworn to follow the Champion's order to be neutral. So the rest is up to you. Yes, folks. Oh my gosh, that was actually kind of easy. That was a lot easier than I expected it to be. I guess I could have had all my Pokemon at level 45 or something, and I could have given myself more of a challenge that way, but I don't know, I guess I just chickened out and decided to get everybody to level 50 instead. But anyway, the only thing to do now is fight the champion, but I don't think I'm going to have time for that in this video. I managed to defeat Caitlyn in an extra 5 minutes, but I don't think I'm going to be able to easily sweep I don't think I'm going to be able to easily sweep the champion's team as I did with Caitlyn. The champion will be quite a bit stronger than all the Elite Four almost put together, in fact. These Elite Four members were actually a piece of cake. I was able to sweep Grimsley's entire team with one Pokemon. It was a legendary Pokemon, but still. I was able to sweep Marshall's team with one Pokemon, pretty much. And everybody else pretty much got almost a sweep. Iago almost got a full sweep on Chantal, actually. I think out of all the Elite Four members, Chantal was the most difficult because she was the only Elite Four member who actually managed to KO one of my Pokemon, that being Iago, of course. But Iago's kind of frail anyway. Actually, was it Iago? I think it was Iago. Maybe? No, it was Chopper, not Iago. It was Chopper, not Iago. But anyway, as I said before, so now, the second that we touch that statue, we will be battling the champion, I think. So, and I'm going to leave that off until the next video, actually. I guess I could have included the battle with Caitlyn in this video if I wanted to. And I guess if I want to, I could include that. I don't know if I will or not. But yeah, what else can I say about the champion? Let's see, the champion is going to be Alder, right? So I said that it was appropriate that we got to defeat Marshall before battling Alder, right? So I don't know what kind of Pokemon Alder's going to use. They didn't give me any hints as to what kind of Pokemon he's going to use. He kind of has fiery red hair. Does that suggest he's going to use mostly fire-type Pokemon or something? But I did say before that I'll probably get the chance to swap out my team before facing the champion, and you'll see why I say that later. But so why am I even worrying about that? So as a result, I'm probably not even going to bother healing any of my Pokemon because I think the place that I'm going to go next has a PC in it or something. So I'm just going to get a chance to, like, heal my Pokemon there or something. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to worry about that later when I actually face the champion. So, do I have anything else to say? Well, I guess all I could say is the Let's Play of this game is almost done, actually. I've been working on the Let's Play of this game since May, I think. And again, I think I said it before in, like, part 61 or something, some other part of this Let's Play, but I truly apologize for not keeping my promise of finishing this Let's Play before Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 came out. And I actually got sort of far in my Black 2 game. I actually got Black 2 because I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of White 2 here, so I don't want to be getting the same game twice. But I've been playing Black 2 for quite a while now, and I have 3 badges, and I think I'm about to go for my 4th one now. And so that'll be battling Elisa, I guess. A lot of the gym leaders in Black 2 and White 2 are the same, although there are 2 so far who are different, and I think maybe a 3rd is different too. Maybe a 4th, I'm not sure about which gym leaders are different beyond Elisa, but and actually Burgh was also the 3rd gym leader in that game too, so that was kind of nice. And I'm totally spoiling the game by saying this, right? Although you totally would have expected Burgh to be the gym leader of Castelia City and Elisa to be the gym leader of Nimbasa City. There are some changes with them between the third between the original and the sequel, and my voice is getting kind of tired, so I guess I better stop the video now. But actually, I'm gonna save the game really quick because I think this is the last part I want to record for a while, because I want to go to recording some parts of Let's Play Earthbound because I'm kind of behind on that, and also my Let's Play of Jerry Boy, which I'm also working on now. Jerry Boy, Smart Ball, whatever. So I will see you later in part 69, I think, of Let's Play Pokemon White, in which we will finally challenge the champion. This is it, folks. We are near the end of the game. This Let's Play will be almost as long as my Let's Play of Mother 3 at this rate. My Let's Play of Mother 3 was 75 videos, and we're on part 68 now, and we're going on part 69. But I don't know, maybe it won't be as long if only the champion is left, and I said I was going to stop this Let's Play after the champion, but anyway, stay tuned for part 68 of Let's Play Pokemon White. This is Lady Tanuki quitting for now. Not quitting, but signing off, ending the video, something like that.